How would you describe me to a stranger?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical summer.
Okay, Rhett, how well do you think you know my face?
Pretty well. I mean, it looks like you got 8 hours of sleep last night, but you also need to use the restroom.
You're right, and you're right.
That's right. Well, I'm your best friend. I know your face very well. I know everything about your average white guy face.
But yeah, you're looking at my face right now though. What if you weren't looking at my face? Would you be able to describe it in intimate detail?
Well, I wouldn't get too intimate, but we're gonna find that out.
It's time for, can we describe each other using memory alone, or will our sketches look like the handsome Joey Gladstone?
Welcome to the sketching station zone.
It's fancy, it's got layers. Let's talk about forensic sketch artist for a second though, all right?
Okay.
Forensic sketch artist is somebody whose job it is to create an image of a person going solely off the verbal description that usually another person is making. And they can be very helpful in criminal investigations.
Yes, it's a fascinating process, takes a very specific skill set, tons of practice. And we wanted to get one of those on the show to take part in this experiment, but...
We emailed one renowned forensic sketch artist. Yes, we tracked down the renowned one.
Only the best.
Not only did she happen to be retired and also live out of state, but she also told us, and I quote, "I am not available for this, but even if I was, I wouldn't be interested in participating." I don't know.
Tell us how you really feel.
The demeanor of the forensic sketch artist is, you gotta dance around a lot of things. Another artist told us her personal process takes about 4 hours per sketch. We got places to be.
Yeah, can't do that.
And then we found two currently working with the LA County Sheriff's Department. Okay, this is promising, but apparently they're busy with important things.
Yeah, doing their actual job?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think crime.
But that
Sketches.
was not going to stop us from finding out who, between the two of us, can describe the other person's face the best. So we ditched the need for a forensic artist and tracked down a very talented visual artist who has no idea who we are or what we look like. Forensic Smorensic!
Bring in the artist.
Alyssa, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hey, Alyssa.
Hey.
Thanks for showing up today.
Thanks for having me.
As impossible as it was to find a legitimate forensic artist, I'm kind of discouraged how easy it was to find an artist who doesn't know who we are.
Yeah.
You don't know who we are.
I know who you are from Jordan. I don't know what you look like, but I'm familiar based on what she's told me.
So you've never seen our faces in any capacity
No.
on the internet?
I don't think so.
And Jordan has never described our faces in detail to you, just on a whim.
Nope.
Okay.
Have you ever done anything like this?
No, I've never done a sketch like this.
This is not a test of your skill. This is really a test of our ability to know and describe our so-called best friend.
Okay.
Yes, and so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take turns describing each other to you, and then whoever does a better job in the end, whose picture looks more like the actual person, is going to be declared the better friend, okay?
Yep.
And
Yep.
entered into a very special drawing.
All right. Do you want to go first? And I
Sure.
don't even know what that means.
Describing you first?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. He's white.
Don't make this about race.
I'm white. I mean,
Can you describe the shape of his face?
I'm sure I can. I've never really thought about it. I would say that he kind of has, Link's got a good shaped face.
Oh, thank you. I've got a good shape.
It's good.
Is it short or tall?
Oh, it's a pretty tall, especially the forehead part.
Okay.
We're gonna spend some time on the forehead when you get to it, but just whatever you do, make room for at least an extra inch than what you were planning.
They call that a 5 head.
Yeah. But he's got a, I wouldn't necessarily, he's not like he doesn't have like a super square like bulldog face. But he also doesn't have a very, like, it's not like a pointy chin.
Okay.
It's kind of like, that guy's got a good chin.
I got a good face and a good chin. I like this.
Does he have a cleft chin?
No.
Okay.
But I would say that he's got more cheek than the average man.
Okay. And what about his nose?
What's that?
And what about his nose?
More cheek than your average man.
He's got a pretty pronounced nostril action.
Oh, okay.
I think I could get my ring finger into each of his nostrils without touching skin, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Maybe my pinky.
Well, she can't see your
I
ring
think I
finger.
could get my
Yeah,
pinky
that's
into his nostril without touching any nose. Like I could go in and out, clean. So you just, however you think about that, like if there was two pinkies in a nose, and then you were to take them out, and then the nose were to stay the same width, that's his nose.
The distance between his nose and his mouth. Is that a big distance?
Oh, you talking about the mustache?
It's
area?
about 0.65 inches. Which I think is, it's actually a pretty good distance. In fact, the distance is so large that when he grows a mustache, he feels the need to trim part of the mustache because he thinks it's too much mustache.
Oh, okay. And does he have a mustache right now?
He does not, but he has what I would call some stubble.
Is this helpful in any way? I don't,
It's a challenge.
I bet you're doing great, though.
Does he have strong eyebrows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you a little pointer. He's got glasses.
Oh,
But I figure you draw glasses last.
I will do that.
I don't want to tell you how to do your job. But the top of the glasses are going to line up directly with the eyebrows.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of the eyebrows, which are pretty pronounced, the best way I would describe like the nature of his brow and his eyes is Homo erectus.
When you say it like that, it feels a little weird.
Okay.
I'm not personally aroused, but I will say that he has deep set eyes.
Thank you.
You're not currently Homo erectus.
What does his hair look like? That might help me.
Well, it goes straight up. Do you know that cartoon, the guy, he was like this blonde dude who had sunglasses and his hair went straight up like Johnny something.
Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo. His hair is shaped like Johnny Bravo.
And you said it's dark hair.
Dark brown, almost black hair, with a noticeable salting
Okay.
in the salt and peppery. It's a good look on him. I mean, I think he's achieved peak link.
Can we go back to his mouth?
I think his mouth is a little bit bigger than the average mouth.
Okay.
And I would say that
So everything on me is bigger than the average man.
and then I would say that his lips are probably more supple than the average man.
Okay. Does he have a beard?
No, right now it's just all stubble.
Okay.
Are you drawing the neck?
I can.
You should.
Tell her about it, man.
He's got a longer neck than the average man. So again, if we're doing foreheads, I think his neck is 2 foreheads.
What?
I think his neck might be almost 2 foreheads, maybe 1.78 foreheads. And let's spend some time on the goozle. He has a larger goozle than the average man. That's an Adam's apple.
Okay, thank
You
you.
know, yeah. Did you know what a goozle was?
I'm about to ask.
Hey, you ever heard the term goozle?
I've never heard it.
So I want you to think about
What do you call that thing?
I guess just Adam's apple.
Yeah. Well, I would like you to think about an actual apple
Okay.
in this case.
What shape are his glasses?
I would say they're like a dark color. They're like brown. And they're not exactly wayfarers, but they're like the normal glasses version of that, if that makes any sense. Like a Ray-Ban.
Sure.
I'm not
Okay.
well versed in glasses terms.
Okay.
I mean, I will say I know I've said a lot, but I do think that he is.
You've said a lot, but you haven't said enough.
He is a good-looking man. So if that hasn't come across, you've made a mistake. Another way you can evaluate if you've done a good job is if you looked at it, would you think, oh, I've drawn Rachel Maddow? Because if you feel like you've drawn Rachel Maddow, you've nailed it.
Okay, does he have any freckles or anything like that?
I don't think there's any defining marks
Okay.
on his face.
Does he have any age lines?
You
Like
know,
around his
I
eyes?
think he's aging pretty well for a 44-year-old man.
Okay.
I mean, if you get close to him, you might be like, oh, he is older.
Yeah. That's true. That has to be true.
So yeah, I would say that, but I don't know if I don't know if you need to capture that.
Okay.
I don't think it's the kind of thing that people really notice unless
Okay.
they get close.
And I guess one last thing, what do his ears look like? Are they prominent?
His ears are not prominent. They're not larger than the average ear, I don't think. I think he probably has what I would consider average sized ears.
Okay.
They are exposed given his current hairstyle.
Johnny Bravo.
Yep.
I think you're doing horrible, dude. Honestly, you're not a very descriptive person.
Well, I've described every single feature, man.
Yeah, but like the lack of detail is just discouraging to me. It's like, I'm gonna email you some pictures of me because I don't want you looking at me, but I want you to look at me more than you have been.
To really see him.
I want you to really see me.
I can't think of anything else I could say.
Are you drawing me nude?
Your face with glasses on.
Okay, just the face and the neck.
And the neck.
And then do you want me to put like the top of his shirt? Maybe.
I think
like
just
collar.
if you could just continue the neck to the bottom of the. I think that would just capture really the feel of it. So just go neck all the way to the bottom of the page, and then people can draw their own conclusions as to where the shirt
sure.
would start. So basically, draw him like a Pez dispenser.
The best description yet.
He is the human Pez dispenser in many ways. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
I feel like this looks like a person. This looks.
Okay.
Okay, good. It looks like a person.
This has come
Mission
together
accomplished.
to look like a
Alyssa has
person.
drawn a human.
Yes.
Okay, you didn't mention that I was a human.
It's true. I just kind of guessed.
How you doing over there?
I think I'm about done.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
When you look at what you've done, what would you call that person? What name would you give him?
Maybe John. It is pretty generic.
John. Yep, that's what I thought.
Okay, now it is your turn to describe me. As you might already know, Good Mythical Evening is returning again for this year, and we want to give you a way to get in on the fun while you're watching at home.
We just dropped a shot glass for sale at mythical.com. We want you to join in on the fun. You can order your own official Mythical shot glass. It's the Dink It and Sink It, so you can drink responsibly along with us while watching Good Mythical Evening.
It says dink it on one side, it says sink it on the other. Dink it.
And sink it. This is just flat Coke.
Oh, so flat.
But you know what? It's going to be something else with the Good Mythical Evening. Get your shot glass now at mythical.com.
All right, Alyssa, you ready to start listening to the link talk about me?
I am.
I kind of wish the entire time before I'd been talking like this so she would think I was someone I wasn't.
So she would have drawn a pirate?
Too late. Okay, my good buddy Rhett is a large person,
Okay.
meaning he's tall. He's 6'7", but his eyes and I think his nose are even proportionately large for a man of that height.
Okay.
Just to give you like a general overview, you know, like Bert from Bert and Ernie?
I do.
Okay. Picture Bert if he sequestered himself in a shack in a forest for like years as a hermit.
Okay, Muppet.
Well, yeah, but
Good.
but he's Caucasian.
Okay.
He's not yellow. And yeah, but he's got like this like big scruffy beard, big long hair that's like definitely down down to his shoulders. He's got freaking hair all over himself. It's just two big bug eyes, too long, like a long nose, and then just everything else is just hair.
Okay. That's already pretty descriptive.
He's he thought he was Scottish, but and he even took his entire family to Scotland, and then he found out he was Irish,
Oh no.
but he doesn't have red hair.
Do what you will with that.
Okay.
It's more brown
He's not
hair
Scotch, he's Irish.
and then reddish, and he's
Does he have strong cheekbones
no,
or
never
more round
noticed
cheeks?
never noticed that.
And his forehead?
His forehead is basically it's pretty short. He has a widow's peak.
Okay.
And then so he's he's got the golden arches of a forehead. But then his eyebrows are just out of control. They're like it's like he's balanced two dookie logs over his eyes. And you should make one of them higher than the other one. Like he's doing this kind of like sly expression where one eyebrow is
Okay.
higher than the other. And then his eyes are bugging out underneath, they're like Gollum.
Does he have heavy eyelids?
He's got kind of like tasteful bags under his eyes.
You criticized me for the way I went about this, and now look what's happening, man.
Alyssa, I do feel like I'm giving you a lot more than Rhett gave you.
I feel like you started out very strong with that. And now
What gaps do you have to fill in?
I think just catching up to that description. Yeah, lots of hair.
Yeah, and it's all kind of all the hair. I think is kind of squiggly, like
Curly or straight?
pubish,
Oh.
like very squiggly. And his hair is like wavy curls too. It's like a cascading, beautiful waterfall.
Oh,
really.
thank you.
Okay, descriptive. And how far down you said the beard goes? Like all the way down?
It's more of like just below the goozle. Is it that? Yeah. What else? Just give him a general know-it-all demeanor.
I have one eyebrow raised, sort of.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
good. Have you done eyelashes?
What do his eyelashes look like? I can make them bigger.
I think he has prominent eyelashes.
And you said glasses or no glasses?
No glasses.
How's it going over there, Alyssa?
I think I'm done.
Oh, really? If you were to look at it, would you describe that person as a Mormon Jesus?
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Is that what you would call him? Would you give him another name?
That's a pretty good name for it.
Okay, well, now let's show Alyssa what we actually look like and see what she has created.
Okay, before we reveal the sketches to the guys, we want to reveal the guys to you, Alyssa. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Link, come on in.
Hi.
Hey, I'm the guy you've been hearing so much about.
Whoa, okay.
Don't show it yet.
Okay.
You surprised?
Crazy. Yeah.
What do you mean that's crazy?
Like the hair and everything looks right.
Oh,
I think so.
all right. Well,
Yeah. I
you-
felt like I did bad. And I think I did
You're
better
feeling
than
good now?
A little better than expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like that my presence has made you feel better. I will say you look exactly how I pictured you.
Really? Without a description.
Yep, just by the voice. You want to see Rhett?
Sure.
All right, Rhett, come on in.
Oh my gosh. Mormon Jesus.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Are you surprised?
I feel like you described him really well.
I know.
And you feel like I described him very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what you're rendering of me.
Okay.
Whoa! What? I mean, that's the criminal version of me.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You didn't think I did a good job, man.
I know. I heard everything you said.
It's better than I expected, I guess.
Yeah, like if you stabbed me and then ran away, I would be like, that's who I would describe. This is the man who stabbed me.
You're a little scruffier than I made you look.
If I make this face, does that do it?
I think so.
I mean, yeah, you know, it's not perfect, but it's.
My lips are pronounced.
And maybe I went a little too supple with the lips, so maybe I emphasized the supple nature of his lips more than I intended.
Yeah. It's like the
Easy mistake.
The goozle. Okay. Yeah, that works. It's like a very generic me. I actually, I don't know. I don't think I would be arrested with this, even though
You get away? Okay. Let's see what you did over here.
Harry.
Wow!
Looks like the Shroud of Turin. Oh my gosh.
That is. Come on now. That's amazing.
Dude,
That's uncanny.
when you have a beard and you have long hair like this, it's like so hard. Like if you just cover up the rest of it, it's sort of like, yeah, that's the same guy. I mean,
Dude, show that to anybody on the street. Oh, that's that dude from the internet. I mean, you show this to anybody on the street and they're like, this is a criminal.
when you say dude from the internet, do you mean Jesus? Because that's what everyone would think. No one would think this was me. They would think it was Jesus, man.
All right, so you have to decide who gave you the better description, because you did amazing
Oh,
with both of these. I just think one of us did better than the other in describing.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. I think. Okay. I think I've got to say, this one looks more like you. I mean, this is
Really? Do you guys agree with that?
no.
It's really
No,
close.
it's
I mean,
really
you did
close.
a really great job.
But you know what?
That's
You get to
kind.
decide. But I would say there's not agreement amongst the crew
Okay.
with you.
Well, I'm very split, but
No, Alyssa, you stand by your decision.
Okay.
Don't let him sway you.
So
I just think this looks more like you. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I respect
Like-
it. I respectfully disagree, but all right.
I
will
got the
accept
forehead
it.
wrong, I think, on this one.
You know what? I think everyone did a great job, but I will gladly accept the victory.
You have been entered, Rhett, into a very special drawing with your victory.
Oh, wow. Is this convincing? Does this look like me?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Congratulations.
Alyssa. And we want to make sure that you check out Alyssa's work at piverallstudio.com.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Now you say you know what time it is.
You know what time it is?
I'm Justin.
And I'm Jake. And I drew Red and Link.
And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Hey, you might have a future as a sketch artist. You never know. Click the top link to watch us guess which crew member Alyssa is sketching in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is going to land. Dink it and sink it responsibly with the all-new Dink it and sink it shot glass. Available now at mythical.com.